now it's still loading. Oh wait, no, it started. Yeah, it just 8 seconds ago.
Full self-driving. Do you think we're allowed to make rights?
Good job.
Well, I don't know. I hope so. I mean, I hope it's okay. We're in North Carolina. It seems like the type of place you can make a right on the red. If you could do it in Jersey. I didn't get to read any live chat. That kind of stunk. We don't have much longer, 59 minutes. It'd be nice if the video would clear up and we get good service.
Take down. Take down.
Okay. Looks like it cleared up.
Take down. Take down to the hunters go to the world. It's a takedown.
Yeah. Stop yelling at me, car. I'm awake at least, right?
My baby, nice try.
We're back. We'll just listen to music and try to make it the rest of the way. Hope this works. Bad service out here in Virginia. I guess I should pay for the extra Verizon service. I don't need it in New York. Now I realize what I did for it. Alright, what do you guys think? Did you check out any of my other videos? I got these going in order. I'll have to put the numbers in them later on. Now there's about 6 videos. I'll have to clear some stuff up on my phone on this vacation so I can do the live stream hopefully the whole way back without any hiccups. No, I didn't even stop tag. You guys look at my pants. I think they're pretty cool.
Dada?
Yeah?
Let's fix them.
Oh. No. Looks like it's fine. I got it.
The takedown. Take it down. Take down.
Alright. Oh no.
Take it down.
My mount.
Oh, take down, take down, take down. Hundreds go to the world. It's a takedown. In my eyes. On the side. Baby, nice.
There we go. Oh no.
See your real face and it's
Maybe we just leave it alone. Alright, sorry about that that, guys. One of the mounts came down a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it alone unless I hit a red light or something. I have one of the 3 suction cup mounts. So how are you guys? Sorry that live stream froze up again. Driving through North Carolina and Virginia is definitely got some spotty service in a few areas on the live stream. See if we can get people in here again. We were up to 70 something people this time. The time before that we were up to 107 people. Yeah, give me some thumbs up. Let's get the stream going. I'm just talking about Tesla and how FSD is and what I think is coming in the future, or what I predict is coming very shortly. Hopefully Tesla gives us a little bit of a pullback with the week volume going from August to September, people being on vacation, kids started school, get through the hecticness, but I have a feeling people in Wall Street are going to front run this one, and by the 2nd to 3rd week of September, I think a little bit sooner than people expect, the market's going to get bought up. So if Tesla hits anywhere down in the $300, around $300 or even under $300 at $295, I'm going to suck up as many shares as I can with that money. But I feel like that this is really, I want to say one of the last times, but I have to say the price always comes back. It always comes back at least once or twice, until it never comes back. So anyway, been full self-driving for 2.5 years, from the Model Y to this Model 3 refresh, and definitely haven't had any issues really with it. Had one small issue at the toll booth back there. My Easy Pass didn't want to go, and the car didn't want to really slow down for the arm. In New York, we don't have the arms anymore, so the car doesn't really have to slow down to go through. I mean, it slows down, but it doesn't have to come to a complete stop. And so I hit the brake on that one. And earlier in the live stream on the first one, we were at a place, both toll booths. We were at a toll booth, and the car basically said take over, and it kind of lost the dots and the stripes on the floor. It was pretty dark out, but I've definitely been in some darker weather. I don't really understand how or why that happened. So as you can see, full self-driving, we got Rainbow Road on, and that's how you know I didn't hit the brakes or turn it off or take over control. Steering wheel. I mean, at this point, I'm really tired. I'm kind of talking. Had a great time with everybody. You guys all hooked me up and definitely gave me some good subscribers and some thumbs up. Just a regular guy here taking some regular videos of full self-driving. Everything's super legitimate on this end. Check out my dog mode. I haven't really pointed that out over here. I bought the mini dog mode and used a little bit of tack, and it came from my Model Y to this Model 3. It's kind of like my version of the bobblehead. Inside the little doghouse. How cool is that? I love that Tesla comes up with these products and these things. Using got the small tumbler. Got the large tumbler. That's pretty cool. Push down the top to drink. Look at that over here. Gas, $2.79. Holy moly, it's cheaper than the electric. It's the insurance that's going to catch everybody in the registration. That's going to catch the little gas vehicles as that price starts going up. Alright, 38 people, 40 people. Hook me up, everybody. I was just in the room with 78 of you, and the camera froze up a bit. I think just driving through places with bad service. We had 107 people earlier. I really wish I could have kept it for one long live stream without it breaking up. But if you could try, I love to see what everybody has to say. It seems like one of my kids is awake, and we're gonna play a lot of K-pop Demon Slayer. But if you have anything you want to recommend to put on the radio, I'm down to put on any music. I was really enjoying at nighttime, the ambient lights, and now moving with the bass, and that's awesome. 49 people, that was pretty quick. Let's see if we can get past the 79 that we just had in here. Thanks everybody for finding me again. I had to pull over just to start this again, but it is what it All right, this is awesome. We're going over a bit of a bridge with a swamp. I mean, the water's up to all the trees. Looks like lots of pine trees. A bit of a barren, pine barren. Anybody knows where I am? I'm driving through North Carolina, Point Jock, Caratalk Highway. I love that this Google map always shows me exactly where I am. So if I had to tell somebody on the phone, it's very, very easy. 27% battery, 87 miles that is, just to kind of let everybody know. We have 50 miles left, 33 miles, 50 minutes left, 33 miles. We'll be getting to the destination at 10:55. Good news, everybody.
Take down to the
I have a charging station right
It's a takedown.
right where I'm staying. Look at that. How close? How lucky could I be? I was explaining to everybody earlier about the charging stations, how they've incorporated this game, each buggy racing too. And I can race other people there. Not that are there at the exact same time. That's going to be coming in the future. But when you get to any of these charging stations and you race and you get your name on the leaderboard, it's pretty cool to get your name. See, my profile settings is 101. So if you see me on one of the leaderboards coming down to Florida, I've been to Florida twice and now North Carolina third time. So I keep trying to get my name on the leaderboards. If you ever beat my name or see my name, take a photo and post it out. That would be awesome. But it makes it fun. You get to one of these charging stations and it connects with the Wi-Fi and you get to see everybody else that has ever raced there. They have to race in the car that they own and you have to race on the map that belongs to that charging station. But it's one hell of a way to get you interested into driving when I just spent an hour and a half trying not to fall asleep because I'm so tired of driving. It's like you get to the charging station and you're like, oh, let me turn on this video game and get my name on the board for a minute. And then when you get to the next charging station, you want to do the same thing because it's like two different video games and two different stores next door to each other, like the video rental and the pizza shop. Sometimes they both have Pac-Man, and if you got your name on one, you didn't want to get your name on that one anymore. You want to go next door and start getting your name. With the Tesla stats, you can only put your name on once. You definitely can't put your name on 10 times. And think about all the quarters you save. You just have to go to a Tesla supercharger and play some racing games. This beach buggy racing too allows you to use the wheel and the brake. You hit the brake to drift. Otherwise, you just go at full speed and you use these little thumb controls to use your superpowers of question mark and exclamation mark boxes. That is really a big bite off of Mario Kart, to be totally honest. I didn't say it.
You can it's a takedown.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is anybody out there buying Tesla shares? Do you guys have a price target? Do you make a plan? Is anybody selling Tesla shares at a certain price? I actually sold some the other day. Every once in a while, I buy a few extra and make a quick little sale and some volatility. And I hope I don't regret it, but whatever I sell is more than what my original estimate was supposed to be for the standard amount of shares I held. So you can do that too. After you kind of have enough, feel free to buy 5 or 10 here and there and make some short-term money while your long-term money outpaces everything else you do. Take some here and there for your taxes. And, if you don't take any money, you don't make any money. So you should take a little bit, and you could always redistribute it to other stocks or ETFs, or you can get lucky and try to buy back the same stock you sold at a lower price. But I definitely wouldn't try to do that because my brain isn't that big. But I happen to hold it longer than I must. I only do it to stocks that I feel so comfortable with that I don't mind holding them anyway. So what I did was I bought Tesla at 400 a couple months ago on the entire way down, 388, 350, 330, 295. My friend said, how did you buy all those shares at 295? I was like, oh, you should see all the shares I bought above it. Well, as we started to come up, and maybe it was a mistake, but as we started to pass the 320s to slip out. I haven't slept overnight. I feel totally awake and good to go. And then I start talking about a story, and I think it starts to blend in with something else I was thinking, and that made little to no sense. So if you want to poke fun at me, go ahead. But we're almost there. Like I said, I would never be able to do this in my right mind without falling asleep. But full self-driving handles the stress. It allows me to talk with all you fine folks and pay attention to eating some food and drinking some fluids and take care of myself. And all of a sudden, 9 hours later, and we're here. I left 1 a.m. and 1:30 I left, and it looks like we get here at 11 a.m. I kind of really bullshitted a little bit one time and stopped at one charging station for 35 minutes, even though it only took 25 minutes to charge. I did a little bit of an extra supercharge to 92%. Golden. Okay, so we're in X for the song Golden. Let's see if I can go Amazon Music. Golden. Which one? See, I look at the screen too long and it yells at me. It's absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes it's pretty good and it doesn't yell at me too much, so.
Yeah, that's the
Let's check out this song. You know, this K-pop Demon Hunter has been the new thing. $2.75 gas down here in North Carolina. Just passing it right now.
It's okay.
Crazy. That's as cheap as the electric. Like I said, the insurance, the registrations are going to start going up. Especially when Tesla gets robo-taxis in all 50 states, and he has to insure in all 50 states. I guarantee you, every single Tesla driver is switching over, especially when Tesla insurance is on our app that we already own, and it gives us some sort of discount to get started on one or two. We all get reimbursed from our own insurance companies, and we started a new cheaper price due to using full self-driving. I mean, you'll probably save more than $99 a month just to pay for full self-driving and use full self-driving in order for your insurance to be cheaper. I guarantee you, they force you to buy full self-driving just because it's going to save you buckets of money on your insurance. And it's also going to be Tesla based. Because who else is going to insure a Tesla car that drives around autopilot? If you all say, would you do that? No. But now they bit themselves in the butt. They charge too much for electric vehicles and too little for gas vehicles. So what happens when all Teslas, the one that has the most EVs, what happens when everybody switches over to Tesla insurance? Well, I guess companies are going to start losing a lot of business by not being able to have EVs under their belt, but also not doing better and better with them. Wow. Really get in there. 78 people. Thank you, everybody. I can't thank you guys enough how that just happened. I thought that after it froze, I said, that's it. It's spent. Can I get some thumbs ups, everybody? Look this video up, share it, throw some likes, see if you can post it on your Facebook. Just trying to get people involved in Tesla. I tell everybody, always just aim for the goal. Stop getting emotional. Tesla is the new Apple of 20 years ago. I didn't want the Apple iPhone, and generation 1 through 7 changed so much and upgraded so much. Like, changed the way all of us live our lives. I have more than one job because of it. I get to trade stocks because of it. I get to invest and FaceTime my kid. Soon, when we have full self-driving, and I've never put my kid into an Uber with a stranger, when I start to feel comfortable enough to send my kid into an Uber or a Tesla vehicle without a stranger in the vehicle, I'm going to be able to FaceTime him both through the vehicle app and through his phone. And I'll be able to make sure that the door is only open when he gets to the destination of our choice, and I'll be able to redirect him to me in case need be. This is also going to lower the price of driving per mile. That's going to allow people that wait for the bus and take the train to finally afford a car. And if you want to go on a date, you don't have to be embarrassed because you can take a car that basically is you up, it's going to say, "Hi, welcome David. Your car is at a beautiful 72 degrees, just the way you like it." And you're going to say, "I'm cold." And it's going to go up a degree. You guys know about all those voice commands on the Tesla? I could say, "Volume up," and increase the volume. I could turn on the dome lights by saying turn on dome lights or driver's dome light. I can go to the air conditioner. Did you guys know that you can split the air? Put it as one, up, down, and you can split it. It's getting ready to yell at me too many times. When it yells at me too many times, I gotta stop and I gotta pay attention, because sometimes the next time it's just a strike right away. At this point, I can't even look at the phone for a minute.
Max isn't giving me any room.
Yeah, hold on a second. We'll see what you can do, and maybe just put your head down and lay down for a minute.
I can't.
Kat, guess what? We're
I
just
can't. His
passing.
arm is right behind me.
Kat, tell everybody to subscribe and send a thumbs up, because we got 107 people listening to us.
Subscribe.
Subscribe? Can I see your Amy? Whoa, crazy llama. Can you want to tell everybody about the crazy llama? We just got these from a YouTuber that my daughter likes to watch. This came in a pink wrapper, which meant that it was one of the rares. And it is a mini bean. Mini bean. Which is friends with Llama Bean.
No, this is Fluffy.
This one's friends with Llama Bean and also Fluff Bean. We got a Fluff Bean and a Mini Bean from Amy. Whoa, she's crazy. And we're not going to pull it up to the front now, but the other thing we got, which was pretty cool, was a really big blanket in the shape of a burrito that looks like a burrito, and it says, "I'm a burrito." How does it go?
I'm a burrito. I'm a burrito. I'm a burrito. Yeah.
So my daughter really seems to like this Amy. Whoa. And as much as I don't really like the girl, this lady in front, or I'm sorry, this person in front of us is hitting their brakes. They look like that they're getting into, you can see them right here, getting into the turning lane. And you can see how the Tesla reacts to that. But my daughter wrapped herself up in the blanket right away and started calling herself a burrito because of this Amy Woe girl. And it's absolutely ridiculous, but the girl's got 10 million followers, 10 million subscribers, and I don't know. You guys don't have to turn it on, but I wanted to just kind of shout out the YouTuber and the stuffies that this little one in the back is super excited about for the trip. We just had to get the burrito blanket for the car ride so that she could wrap up and say,
I'm a burrito. I'm a burrito. Yeah.
Also, people I like to shout out is Stephen Mark Ryan, the man with 3 first names. I have to say, totally killer. If you want to be a Tesla bull and you need to have some conviction, turn last night's episode on, because there's always a brand new episode every single night. He hasn't missed an episode in like 6 years. Michael Tyler is also great. And also, I try to explain to people, when you hit the stock market, make believe like it's a video game. I think I got this from Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin's really right on, even though some people want to kind of hate. He's just kind of telling the truth, whether you like it or not. But go into the video game like you're fighting a war, and the stock market is the opponent. Every time your favorite stock or the market is red, you want to shoot at the market with all your ammo, but not everything you got, because you always got to save more for the next day. In case the enemy keeps running away from you, you want to keep chasing them and shooting them down. So use your money as your ammo and basically throw it at your favorite stock. Throw it at them when it's red. But when the market in your favorite stock turns green, you got to realize that that is not a time to buy stocks. And you turn around and you spend no money. What you do is you try to gather up as much ammo as you can, like it's a video game. You get a side job, call a few people that might have owed you money on an invoice. You put in the overtime at work. And your ammo pile, and then when the market turns red again, you can chase the market down and fire your ammo at it. Another thing I like to do is that anytime Tesla or something kind of really hurts and goes red, you don't have to buy a lot of Tesla stock or a lot of shares. But if you buy yourself one share, you become a net buyer, not a seller. So let's just say it was my wife's birthday and I felt like I couldn't stop looking at my phone because Tesla went down. And I saw my portfolio go down. And then what do I do? Do I buy 5? Do I buy 10? What do I do? How far did it go down? What is my plan? Sometimes I just buy one share, turn myself into a buyer. I don't even look at my phone anymore because I'm not going to think about selling it if I just bought a share. It changes the psychology of your mind into being a buyer. And this really helped me out when I used Meet Kevin's classes and watched the psychology of money. And it really is kind of crazy what we do to ourselves, but that's how the 1% stays the 1%, and it's so easy to become part of the 99%. When everybody runs through the same fire exit, we all follow. It really is just a bunch of sheep. Stop, take your time, and look at other exits. I don't smoke cigarettes, but when I was younger, I did kind of smoke cigarettes a few times, I hate to admit. And if I had a cigarette in the car and you dropped it and it fell between your legs, it could burn a hole in the seat and you panic and you get up and it would fall to the back of the seat and it would make everything worse. What I guess I'm trying to say is that if you stop, pull the car over, take off your seatbelt, and very slowly get out of the car, you can turn around and pick that burning cigarette up and not have any marks on your car. It doesn't make any sense. But slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I guess that's the lesson that I kind of want to try to get everybody to hear me out on. That it's the tortoise and the hare, and we don't need to be the hare. We just need to go nice and smooth, and we're going to get to the finish line no matter what. Is that in the middle of the road? If you stick to the game plan and you slowly dollar cost average into Tesla, into Bitcoin, into Amazon, into the best of the best, you don't have to worry about anybody getting in the way of your money. You might not even agree with these companies, with what they do, but you're not going to be the one to make the difference. And as much as I hate to say that, you can make a difference in your family's lives, in your life, in your neighbors' lives, in your community's life. I think Warren Buffett way to think is money can make you happy, because when I get to the point of giving it away, because I've done so well for myself, and I'm not going to give it to my kids because that lets them be silly with it, and then they don't know how to make it. All you have to do is teach your kids how to make money quicker and earlier than you made it, the same way you made it, and they're going to have to be better than you. So if I give away any of my money at the end and it makes me happy, to give it to my friends' kids or the neighbors, or to put a program together in the neighborhood, that's going to put a smile on my face. So I just really want to put out the vibe that it is good to find ways to make money while you sleep by doing the hard thing. Making money is not easy. It is hard. When people think that millionaires and billionaires have it so easy because they make so much money so quick, maybe you should see what it feels like to lose half of your portfolio when you have $10 billion and now you have $5 billion. I mean, we all know that that doesn't actually mean anything and they can still live. But that's the hardest thing ever, is to double down at that point so that you can turn your 5 into 15 into 20. And all of a sudden, because you didn't take a loss, you doubled down and you stuck with the goal, with the objective and the goal. Paying attention up here, we have cars coming out of the gas station. Yeah, we're good. See how the car will go around them because they're going slow? Let's see them right over here. They pulled out of the gas station. 127 people. I think I saw a little bit more before. Kat, we got 127 people. What do you want to say? You want to tell everybody thank you?
I don't know.
You want to tell everybody thank you?
Thank you.
I bet you if you say thank you really loud, we'll get more people joining.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I show everybody the neck cooler that you got?
Okay.
I have to say, this thing is pretty cool. Very warm right now. It's liquidy. It doesn't go into a fridge or a freezer, and it actually gets cold on its own. I can feel it getting cold already, and it starts to get hard. It sucks up a lot of the heat around your body and your neck and helps cool itself, cool you off by becoming a bit of a heat sink. I can't believe how cool it's starting to get already. If I put it here in front of the AC, it'll get cool really quick. This is definitely a very cool little device to put onto your neck. Oh wow, that feels cool already, and it was warm when you handed it to me. Let me show everybody else this other little device I was showing people before. Here goes my little Tesla lamp. How cool is this thing? You can get the Tesla app. You can go onto the Tesla site. Look at this. Makes a great lamp. Makes a great fire. Makes a great romance candle. You can even put your finger on it and slowly, slowly dim it. It'll work. Clips. Guess what the best part is? USB. You can charge your phone. How dope is that? USB-C. So I bring this thing to the restaurant when I go out. I put it on with the flame candle. Every single time, the owners come up to me and ask me, "Where'd you get that thing?" They're shocked when I tell them Tesla. They go, "Wow, I guess he does really make, or Tesla really does make good products." I have a bunch of T-shirts, a coat from Tesla, tumbler, this battery charger that has not only a USB port with a wire, but it does USB-C, and it also does magnetic. And with your Tesla, you can always keep everything charged right up here, not a problem. I take that thing out with me. It's great for vacation because if the kids are using all the charging ports, I could always charge this whenever it's free. Leave it in the car, let it charge, and then just connect my phone to it when it's not in a wall, and still get my battery charged. All these different battery devices, people don't realize how much of an energy company Tesla is.
I'm a burrito. I'm a burrito.
You telling everybody you're a burrito?
Yeah.
And tell them about what do they say about the llamas?
The crazy one.
Let me hear you say it.
The crazy little llamas.
The crazy little llamas. That's my daughter's favorite YouTuber, Amy. Whoa.
Amy, wow.
Amy, whoa. For a minute I thought it was Amy Rowe, but it's Amy Whoa. 10 million subscribers. Talk about payday. Something we're doing is not right in life. That these kids can become YouTubers. She imitates her mom and talks to herself. And I have to say, as annoying as it is, it's actually pretty humorous from time to time. You get old a little quick, but for kids that like to watch things over and over, I can definitely see how it's caught on. And we have a Mini Bean here. Mini Bean came for the trip. That just came from Amy Woe
And Fluffy.
and Fluffy. And why don't we show them the cup of noodles that you got the other day? How cool is the cup of noodles, everybody? Give me a thumbs up if you like the cup of noodles.
From Miniso.
Miniso noodles. And look at the noodles at the top. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But the little one loves her stuffies and is in the back taking a nap, using it as a pillow. So she actually used her own money to buy it. I made a deal with them. When they get birthday money, they can keep half to buy whatever they want, and the other half goes into their favorite stocks. We were buying a lot of Roblox. I have to be honest. Sold all the Roblox at $103. Boy, do I feel stupid. It hit 150 2 weeks later. But you know what? We took our profit, and Dad worked on Wall Street, and he always taught me a really good lesson. You gotta save some for the next guy. Me, I saved a lot for the next guy. I saved so much for the next guy that he was able to save some for the next guy. But who are you going to sell it to if you don't save some for the next guy? You can't expect the next guy to take the loss. He's going to want to buy it just so that he can sell it and make a gain. Somebody's going to get caught holding the bag, but hopefully you're smart enough to buy it when it's so undervalued that you could get out of it before it becomes overvalued. Because you never know what's going to happen. It is the world's largest casino. But if you are young and you stay in for a long time, time in the market beats timing the market. And that really is true. The younger you are, you can't really get it wrong. You just have to buy good companies, good fundamental companies that don't actually change their fundamentals over years. And And anytime you have a founder of a company, I find those to be some of the best companies, because you have people that put their life down and made a name for themselves and really care so much, like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. I'm not saying that these are good people or that I want to be them, but I am saying that these are the companies you want to stick with. They really have the highest potential, and they're willing to make a lot of mistakes and turn their mistakes into great successes, instead of asking boards for approval to try to not make a mistake, and then therefore having small success instead of large success, because they still don't know what not to do, and hiccups always occur. 56 people. We're up to 130 something. That's totally amazing. Let's read some of these comments. Let's see if I could do this. We have 19 minutes. There's not too many. Ryan P. Beach. Hi. Hi, Ryan. Del Carlo Adventures. You guys are trusting AI way too much. Am I trusting AI too much? My wife's been driving with me for 2.5 years. She's already noticed the car drives not only better than me, but drives better than most other people. I got into one accident in one of my Teslas, and it's because I saw somebody rolling through a stop sign, and I swore that they saw me. And somebody on the other side started to honk at them so much that instead of them turning and looking at me, they turned their head back to the person honking and then gassed into me while making a left-hand turn while making a right. The full self-driving would have seen that that car didn't make a full stop and would have came to a complete stop. While I thought that the human was smart enough, I thought he saw me, and I said, there's no way he's going to not stop at that sign. And then he actually took the gas and gassed into me. Incredible. So when I tell you that the regulators are about to see how safe full self-driving is, you're not going to have a choice. You're really not going to have a choice, and if you think that you are going to have a choice, you're going to pay a lot of insurance. That's all I really have to say about that. And it's not to diss you or go against you, but this is the iPhone when I didn't want to have the iPhone, and now I have the iPhone, and I'll tell everybody, get the iPhone, it helps you get so much done. I mean, you get other phones, they're all really good, but I think that we all realize why 50% of the world has iPhones. Let's see. Aren't the crash ratings bad on Teslas? Actually, no. If you check out NHTSA's safety ratings, not only are the Model Y and Model 3 some of the safest cars in the industry in the world, but they are also some of the, what did you write here? You wrote, aren't they ratings bad on Tesla? They actually have really, really good high ratings, depending on which company is lobbying or soliciting for Ford and for the gas companies. So do some research, look online, and stop reading everything that you hear. I'm gonna have to be a little careful with the phone, because I have to say, I just passed like 3 cops, and even though I'm not looking at the phone right now. I'm just looking at it for a second to read each comment, but it feels weird to hold it up like that. Del Carlo Adventures, I just got to a red light. Hi, Del Carlo Adventures. What's up? What's up? Retro Automotives. Okay, GAY. Alright, I'm going to tell you what I have to say to GAY. We're going to go. I'm going to play you my favorite Tesla song. This is for all the Tesla haters. A little blah 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 by Armin van Buren. Listen to the words. This is what I think about what you're saying. EV is the best for around the town and short trips. I hate waiting to charging my Lucid during long trips. Well, if you had a Tesla, you wouldn't have to wait. I spent 25 minutes charging one time from New York City all the way to the Outer Banks, North Carolina, 9 hours away, in a Tesla Model 3 long range. You don't have to. All these MFers, well, are you talking about me, or, oh, you're talking about me again. I guess I am. And I guess I'm also lucky that I've been buying Teslas since sub $100. So you can write whatever hate you want, but this is your song, baby. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and